Remember when you couldn't edit a PDF? That tragic era of print, scribble, scan, and resend is over. And in this video, I'm going to introduce you to ZenDocs and showcase the features that I use every day. Hey everyone, I'm Erin, and today we are deep diving into ZenDocs. Built for the modern assistant, it's super quick, precise, cloud-based, and blessedly not stuffed with unnecessary AI bells and whistles that you actually will never use. ZenDocs is a browser-first PDF toolkit, meaning there are no downloads. It includes document workflow features, and here are the top features that you'll actually use with quick real-world admin examples. When you log into ZenDocs.com, you'll see a really simple interface. One of the things I love about this so much, nothing to download, really simple to use. You can either start uploading your documents right from the homepage, or we can log into our dashboard. I'm keeping my dashboard purposely empty so you can see how simple this is. The first use case we're going to look at is editing a PDF in the browser. Remember back from a few years ago when you couldn't edit a PDF and there was this huge hassle of emailing it to yourself, converting to Word, emailing it back? Gone are those days, thankfully. Let's say I notice an error in my PDF that I provide to students within my Business Blueprint program. All I need to do is hit Edit Text, and it immediately allows me to make edits right within the browser. Everything that's highlighted is editable. So this is great for fixing typos, swapping logos, or adding text without emailing the file back and forth. ZenDocs makes it super easy to make your changes, save those changes, and you can either download, share the document right from the browser, or simply close it and keep it within your dashboard. Now, speaking of PDFs, we could also convert PDFs into Word documents. Notice on the left-hand side of our screen, we have a simple dashboard. This dashboard holds a lot of magic because we have so many different things that we can do with our documents. One of my favorite use cases for converting PDFs to Word documents is for team collaboration. It's actually much easier to collaborate with clients or other colleagues on Word documents than it is in a locked PDF. Use case number 2, one of the best uses for us assistants is converting PDFs to Excel. And anybody who works on expenses or expense reporting for their clients knows how exceptionally helpful this can be. Right now, I've just converted a credit card statement into an Excel sheet, and then I can actually edit the Excel sheet right within the browser. This is super helpful because it allows me to copy and then paste recent charges into an expense reporting tool, maybe something like Expensify, or I can simply download the document as an Excel file and submit the entire file for expenses to be reimbursed. And speaking of expense reporting, you can also convert images of receipts to Word documents, PDFs, or even plain text. Now, I'm going to show you a real receipt that one of my clients texted to me after a business dinner. What I'll want to do is convert the image into text. I love that ZenDocs gives me options. I'm going to put it into plain text because I only really need to copy and paste a few important details. So here's my plain text document based on the text message. It allows me to highlight details I might need to include on their expense reports, like the name of the restaurant, any service charges, sales tax, and of course, total cost of the event. Another awesome use case is that we can convert PDFs right into a PowerPoint presentation. Let's convert my program workbook into a PowerPoint so you can see how fast this is. And this feature is winner, winner, chicken dinner, especially for assistants who work with corporate clients, startups, founders, the types of people that end up using PowerPoints really frequently. As you can see, it's just opened my workbook in a PowerPoint. This is where I can easily change the design. I can also very easily get rid of that white background. I can insert graphics into any of my slides. And of course, we can also edit the text. Another fantastic use case is doing things like highlighting specific text. Every VA needs a contract before they start working with clients. And with ZenDocs, you can actually do things like highlight specific text or clauses that you want your client to pay special attention to. For example, I always include a clause about termination. And under our options, we'll see a text highlight. This makes it super easy, again, to highlight the text that I really want my client to pay attention to. And once highlighted, you can again either download the document or you can share it directly to your client by choosing the format that you'd like to share, and then either sending via email or copying the link and then sending it at your leisure, either by text or email, WhatsApp, etc. Speaking of contracts, another amazing use case is that you and your clients can sign documents right within ZenDocs as well. I'm going to open up my document again, this time with the highlighted text. We're going to scroll all the way down, and assuming I hadn't already signed this, which of these options do you think we'll choose? And if you chose sign the document, you're a winner. Now, I love this too because we get the option to sign our signature. We can upload an image of our signature, or we can simply type the signature with different fonts. I personally like to go for the type signature. It looks a little neater than my usual scribble. But ZenDocs will very simply insert your signature for you. You can resize it. You can move it around. This is a wonderful feature because you can also have your client sign your contracts right from the desktop. Another incredible use case that all assistants need to be aware of is that you can also do things like merge PDFs, reorder documents, insert pages into PDFs, delete them, rotate them. Sky's the limit. I use this feature quite frequently because I build onboarding packets from multiple documents and I make them look seamless and professional. So the next time you onboard a new client, all you need to do is upload your various documents like your proposal, your contract, and maybe a one-pager of helpful information about your business. It's super easy to merge, so I'm going to upload my client welcome letter. I'm going to add more documents and add my contract, and all I'm going to do from here is hit merge files. When you open your document, all of your files have been merged together. I also mentioned things like reordering or deleting PDF pages. So using that big document that we just created, we can delete pages, we can reorder pages. Now you'll notice a blank page got added in there somewhere. I'm simply going to delete the page. I can also add pages, move pages, or drag and drop to reorder my entire packet. The last use case that I want to share with you today is compressing images or PDFs. Now, theoretically, the packet that we have just created for our clients is quite large. And in some cases, it is too large to email to our clients. ZenDocs makes it incredibly easy to shrink the files for email without turning it into an unreadable blob. Here's some things I love about this tool. It's browser-based, which means there's nothing to download. So no separate apps, no more taking up space on your computer. You can access this via mobile phone, and it stops the app hopping. I love the compression features. Way fewer headaches with scanned receipts, client uploads, emailing, etc. Built-in eSignature cuts down the "where's the signed copy" drama. You have everything in your dashboard in one place. There's no unnecessary AI bloat. I reviewed a PDF editor last year that added a chat with your PDF feature that A, I never needed, and B, it makes it really hard to read the documents because the AI is always in the way. And safety-wise, protecting client data should be your number one goal, and ZenDocs includes not only a secure HTTPS file handling, but it also has optional password protection. It is 100% secure and private. And here's what could be better. And I'm including this so that you won't be surprised. I mentioned that you can view these documents on mobile. It's great for reviewing on the go, but larger edits still feel smoother and easier on your desktop. And while you get to test drive ZenDocs for a week for just 99 cents, it runs $29.99 per month. And this cost puts it right up there with some of the bigger players like DocuSign. Again, what makes ZenDocs a little more compelling than its competitors is that it's cleaner, it's less bloated, it's cloud-based, and it gives you quite a few more options, like combining PDFs, compressing PDFs, converting them into PowerPoints. Those are things that you just don't get with things like DocuSign. I'm dropping a link in the description below so you can give it a whirl. And then holler at me if you're a nerd like me and you love tools like this. I want to know what your favorite feature is and how you're using it with your own clients. Thank you so much for watching this week's video, and I'll catch you all on the next one.